I wake up before the sun finds the floor, to the same heavy shadow that sleeps by my door. It's the first thing I touch, it's the air that I breathe, a permanent guest that refuses to leave. I fold it like laundry, I wear it like lead, I carry it into the words that we said. The kitchen is quiet, the coffee is black, and nothing I do brings the yesterday back. They say let it go, like it's easy to drop, like a heart is a clock that you just have to stop. But it's woven in silk and it's forged in the flame, and every dark corner is whispering your name. And all the sorrow I carry is a mountain of stone. It's the longest of roads that I'm walking alone. It's a suitcase of whys and a box of cookies. It's the ghost of your hand that I'm trying to seize. I'm stronger than most, but I'm starting to bend under the weight of a love with no end. It's my shadow, my burden, my ghost, like my fairy god. It's heavy, the sorrow I carry. I saw you today in a stranger's quick glance, in the tilt of a head, in a ghost of a chance. And for one split second, the weight felt so light, before the reality crashed back with the night. I'm a master of faking, a fine and a good, doing all of the things that they tell me I should. But under the coat and the skin and the bone is a hollowed out canyon where I'm all on my own. The music's wild, drums like heartbeats, wailing strings, down at the edge of the sea. I try to run what is part of me, but it's in my blood, it's in my soul. It's the jagged edge of the empty hole. I can't leave it behind, I can't lose it in time. It's the only thing left of you that is mine. And all the sorrow I carry is a mountain of stone. It's the longest of roads that I'm walking alone. It's a suitcase of whys and a box of could-bes. It's the ghost of your hand that I'm trying to seize. I'm stronger than most, but I'm starting to bend under the weight of a love with no end. It's my shadow, my burden, my ghost, like my fairy god. It's heavy, the sorrow I carry. One foot, then the other, I'm still here beneath the cover, still moving, still blue, still carrying every piece of you, the sorrow I carry. The sorrow I carry. I found a receipt in the pocket of my coat from a dinner we had on a rainy boat. It's just a scrap of paper with a faded date, before the love turned into the weight of fate. I'm standing in the kitchen, staring at the floor, trying to remember how you opened the door. The house is a museum of things we used to say, and I'm the only visitor at the end of the day. I'm breathing in the dust of a life we designed, looking for the pieces that you left behind. If I close my eyes and I hold my breath, I can almost cheat this digital death. But nothing ever brings the yesterday. for a hand that's 1,000 miles away, in the middle of a lonely permanent today. I'm a king of a kingdom that's falling to black. 'Cause nothing, no nothing brings the yesterday back. I saw a movie trailer for a story you would love, and I look for your shadow in the clouds above. I almost hit call, I almost said hey, before I remembered you're a lifetime away. The world keeps turning, the seasons keep moving, but I'm stuck in a groove that I'm constantly proving. I'm a clock with no hands, I'm a bird with no sky, just a witness to the how and the when and the why. Music swells, heavy drums and a distorted crying guitar. I used to be, I'd trade every forever just to have you with me. But the sun keeps rising on a world that is new, and it doesn't give a damn about me and you. It's gone, it's ghost, it's the thing I need most, and I can't find the key. 'Cause nothing ever brings the yesterday back. Not the songs on the radio, not the lines on the track. I can light every candle, I can wear your old shirt, but it doesn't heal the hollow, it doesn't stop the hurt. I'm reaching for a hand that's 1,000 miles away, in the middle of a lonely permanent today. I'm a king of a kingdom that's falling to black. 'Cause nothing, no nothing brings the yesterday back. The coffee's cold, the stars are old, the story's told, just a day, just a day. Nothing brings it back. The screen is dark, the theater is cold. I'm watching a story that's already been told. It starts with a shot of you laughing in the rain, before the dialogue was heavy with the weight of the pain. A quick cut of us driving with the windows rolled down, the brightest two people in this gray-colored town. The music is swelling, the colors are bright, everything looks perfect in that Hollywood light. But I know the ending, I know the twist, I know the parts of the script that we missed. The highlights are lying, they're hiding the truth of how we spent all the fire of our youth. And it's just a movie trailer of us, 2 minutes of magic and a lifetime of dust. All the I love yous and the never let goes, caught in the flicker where the projector glows. It looks like a masterpiece, it looks like a win, but nobody sees where the cracks all begin. I'm sitting in the front row, crying on the bus, watching the movie trailer of us. There's a scene on the bridge where we swore we were soulmates, followed by the montage of our late night dinner dates, slow motion kisses, and the way that you stare with the sunset tangled in the mess of your hair. But they didn't film the silence when the cameras were off, they didn't film the way that the forever got soft. They edited out all the I'm sorry and wait, they left out the part where we surrendered to credits are rolling, the lights are coming on. The theater is empty, and you are long gone. Just a 2-minute memory, just a beautiful life, the movie trailer of you and I. I took the back seat so no one could see the wreck that the morning has made out of me. I'm leaning my forehead against the cold glass, watching the houses and the memories pass. The woman beside me is reading the news while I'm drowning here in these oversized blues. I keep checking my phone for a ghost of a sign, but the screen is as empty as your hand in mine. The driver don't know that my world just caved in. He's just counting the miles and the places he's been. Every stop is a chance for a brand new start, but I'm stuck at the station of a broken heart. And I'm crying on the bus in the middle of the day, watching the earth start to flicker away. It's a rhythm me home and a squeak of the wheel while I'm trying to forget how it's supposed to feel. I'm wiping my eyes with the sleeve of my coat, with a goodbye stuck like a stone in my throat. Nobody notices, nobody cares that I'm falling apart on these vinyl stairs. We used to sit here and plan out our lives before the forever was cut up by knives. I see the park where we sat in the spring. Now it's just a place where the dead leaves all cling. The bell rings once and a teenager gets on. He's got his whole life and mine is just gone. I wanna scream out that the engine is wrong, that we shouldn't be moving, we shouldn't be long. Don't stop at the light, don't let me get off. The air in my apartment is lonely and soft. Just keep driving circles, just keep the doors shut, 'cause I can't face the empty, I can't face the but. I'm a passenger now, I've got nowhere to go, and the tears are the only thing I've got left to show. Yeah, I'm crying on the bus in the middle of the day, watching the earth start to flicker away. It's a river me home and a squeak of the wheel while I'm trying to forget how it's supposed to feel. Wiping my eyes with the sleeve of my coat, with a goodbye stuck like a stone in my throat. Nobody notices, nobody cares that I'm falling apart on these vinyl stairs. My stop is coming up, the brakes start to whine. I have to get up, I have to be fine. Step down to the curb into the rain. Just another rider on the morning train. stretch of road where the pines grow tall and the shadows of the morning start to lean and crawl. I find myself driving it when the sun goes down, leaving the safety of the lights of town. The radio's broken, just a static hum, but I hear your voice in the way my fingers drum. I know I should turn, I know I should stay, but I'm drawn to the ghosts of yesterday. It's a steep climb up and a long way down, in the hollowed out silence of this lonesome ground. I'm checking the mirror for a face I won't see, in the gap between who I was and who I'm gonna be. And I'm stuck in the middle of memory paths, where the sky is like lake and the heart is like glass. Every curve is a kiss, every mile is a lie, every flickering star is a piece of goodbye. I'm haunted by the almost, I'm haunted by the then, trying to find a way to be a whole man again. But the air is too thin and the cold comes fast up here in the middle, a memory pass. I pass by the diner where we'd stop for a bite. The neon is flickering close for the night. I saw our old initials carved deep in the wood. I'd erase them forever if I thought that I could. But the ink of the heart is a permanent stain, and the drier the weather, the more I feel rain. I'm a traveler lost on a one-way track, with a mountain of never sitting on my back. Why does the road always lead to your door when you don't live behind it anymore? I'm pushing the engine, I'm chasing the wind, but our back at the place where the breaking begins. Is there a way out? Is there a way through? Or am I just a prisoner of the memory you? Yeah, I'm stuck in the middle of a memory pass, where the sky is like lead and the heart is like glass. Every curve is a kiss, every mile is a lie, every flickering star is a piece of goodbye. I'm haunted by the almost, I'm haunted by the then, trying to find a way to be a whole man again. But the air is too thin and the cold comes fast up here in the middle, a memory pass. The engine's cooling, the night is deep, promises I couldn't quite manage to keep. Just a road, just a ghost, just the one I miss the most. Memory pass. I'm looking at the ring box hidden in the drawer, right beside the map of the places we'd explore. I remember the kitchen when the light was cold and low, and I swore I'd be the one who never let you go. I told you I was steady, I told you I was stoned, that you never have to face a winter night alone. But the words were just feathers and the wind was too strong, and I'm standing in the wreckage of where I went wrong. It's easy to say always when the sun is on your face. It's easy to stay anchored in a warm and quiet place, but I didn't know the shadows, I didn't know the fear, until I watched the forever start to disappear. And I'm haunted by the promises I couldn't, by the version of a better man who wouldn't let you down, let you cry, let you walk out of the door while I stay behind, staring at the floor. I'm a ghost of every I do and every I will, watching all the water that I wasn't meant to spill. Yeah, my heart is a graveyard of the things that I shouldn't, and the beautiful promises I couldn't. You needed a mountain, but I was just a hill. You needed a fire, but I was just a chill. I see you in the city and you finally found your light, and it kills me that I wasn't the one to make it bright. I promised you a garden, I gave you the weeds, I promised you the harvest, but I only had the seeds. I'm sorry isn't enough when the damage is done, when you're left picking up the pieces of a setting sun. I was alone and to be the hero, I wanted to be the prize, I wanted to be the truth behind all of the lies, but I broke under the pressure, I shattered in the cold, and I'm left with a story that'll never be told. I let you go, and I'm haunted by the promises I couldn't, by the version of a better man who wouldn't let you down, let you cry, let you walk out of the door while I stay behind, staring at the floor. I'm a ghost of every I do and every I will, watching all the water that I wasn't meant to spill. Yeah, my heart is a graveyard of the things that I shouldn't, and the beautiful promises I couldn't. Let you go. The house is still, the ink is dry, my last breath, one last word. I'm sorry for the ever, I'm sorry for the after, I'm sorry for the silence where there should have been laughter. I couldn't. I couldn't. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the shadows like to play, watching all the words I say just wither and decay. You were standing by the window looking for a sign, but I was busy building borders, drawing out the line. I thought if I stayed quiet I could keep the peace at home, but I only built a desert where we both felt so alone. Now the air is heavy with the things I didn't say, and I'm watching your ghost walk further away every day. Silence isn't golden when it's freezing out the light. It's just a hollow armor that I wore into the night. I should've screamed, I should've cried, I should've let you in, instead of letting this cold, quiet emptiness win. So I'm sorry for the silence, for the quiet I let grow, for the way I held the secrets that I should've let you know. I'm sorry for the walls I built, for the static on the line, for the way I let the stillness steal your heart away from mine. It's a deafening sound, this empty room where we used to be. I'm sorry for the silence, that's all that's left of me. I find your old letters in the drawer by the bed, full of all the vibrant colors that I painted into red. You were reaching through the static, you were calling out my name, but I acted like a stranger, like I didn't feel the flame. I was scared of the explosion, I was scared of the truth, so I traded in our passion for a quiet, hollow youth. Now I give anything to hear you slam the door, just to have a single moment that wasn't silent anymore. Scream at me, break the glass, let the ghosts of our memories finally pass. I'm drowning in the hush, I'm choking on the I never knew a quiet could be as cruel as this. It's a prison, it's a grave, it's the love I was too quiet to save. I hear you everywhere, so I'm sorry for the silence, for the quiet I let grow, for the way I held the secrets that I should've let you know. I'm sorry for the walls I built, for the static on the line, for the way I let the stillness steal your heart away from mine. It's a deafening sound, this empty room where we used to be. I'm sorry for the silence, that's all that's left of me. Just a cloud, just a rain, just the rhythm of the pain. Sorry for the silence, for the silence. I used to think that love was like a heist, a secret mission paying any price. I remember how I whisper in your ear and make the rest of the world just disappear. I was the one with the silver tongue and the plan, trying to be the only part of your world that could stand. I thought I was a thief, I thought I was a king. I didn't know that losing you would be the sting. But the light is different now, the air is thin, and I'm paying for every original sin. I thought I was taking something I could keep, but now I'm the one who can't find no sleep. I tried to steal your heart away, to make it mine, to keep it locked and hidden in a jar of wine. But you slipped through my fingers like a desert wind and left me in the place where the shadows begin. Now my chest is a hollow, cold, empty cave, and I'm standing at the edge city and you're shining so bright, like you finally escaped the middle of the night. You got a different rhythm, you got a different glow, and it kills me to see the things that I'll never know. I was so busy trying to claim you as my own that I didn't see the seeds of the weeds I had sown. Now you're a free bird and I'm just a cage, stuck on the same old tear-stained page. Give it back, the part of me you took, the part of me that's missing from the storybook. But it's gone, it's ghost, it's the thing I need the most. You didn't steal it, I just let it go. I try to steal your heart away, to make it mine, to keep it locked and hidden in a jar of wine. But you slipped through my fingers like a desert wind and left me in the place where the shadows begin. Now my chest is a hollow, a cold, empty cave, and I'm standing at the edge of the love I couldn't save. Yeah, I try to steal your heart away. Just the dust, just the wind, just the silence where the end begins. I try to steal it, I try to steal your heart. I saw you down in Miller's in the booth where you used to hide, with a stranger sitting softly on your left-hand side. The way he brushed your shoulder, the way he caught your eye, was a language that I used to speak before we said goodbye. I'm standing in the doorway, just a shadow in the hall, feeling every promise we ever made start to crumble and fall. He's got that easy laughter, he's got that steady hand, and I'm just a traveler in a cold and empty land. It's a different kind of silence, it's a different kind of blue, when the one who used to love me is loving someone new. I'm checking for my heartbeat, but the rhythm's gone away, lost in the static of a long and lonely day. And I guess someone took your heart and they're keeping it now. They're wearing all the colors that I wasn't allowed. They're walking through the garden that I helped you to grow, while I'm just a passenger with nowhere to go. Yeah, someone took your heart and they locked it inside, while I'm just the ghost of the love that we tried. Someone took your heart and I'm falling apart. I wonder if he knows the way you like your coffee black, or the way you hide your secrets in the small of your bag. I wonder if he's heard the stories that you told to me back when we were sailors on a calm and steady sea. It's a bitter pill to swallow, it's a heavy weight to bear, to see the ghost of us hanging in the empty air. I hope he knows he's holding something made of gold, something that I wasn't brave enough to hold. Tell him to be tender, tell him to be kind, tell him he's the luckiest soul he'll ever find. 'Cause I was the fool, I was the thief, who traded in a lifetime for a moment of grief. But I let it slip away, and I guess someone took your heart and they're keeping it now. They're wearing all the colors that I wasn't allowed. They're walking through the garden that I helped you to grow, while I'm just a passenger with nowhere to go. Yeah, someone took your heart and they locked it inside. Well, I'm just a ghost of the love that we tried. Someone took your heart the trust. Someone took it, someone took your heart. The sun goes down in a bruise of gold, and I'm left with a hand that I'm not allowed to hold. I walk the halls where your laughter used to hang, like a beautiful song that we both once sang. I see your name in the steam on the glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass. I've tried to move on, I've tried to be new, but every road I take just circles back to you. Time is a healer, so I've been told, but I'm still shivering here in the cold. I'm a pilot lost in a cloud of regret, chasing a sun that is already set. And it's an endless love for you, even though our story's done and through. It's a fire that won't die, it's a sky that won't clear. It's the weight of the always I still wanna hear. I'm a heart without a home, I'm a sky without the blue, living with this endless love for you. Yeah, it's endless, and it's breaking me in two. I saw your coat in the back of the hall, and for a second I thought I heard you call. I almost turned around with a smile on my face, before I remember the shape of the space. You're living a life that I don't understand, with a different light and a different hand. But my love is a river that doesn't know how to stop its own flow in the here and the now. Let it end, let it fade, let the debt of this devotion finally be paid. I'm tired of waiting, I'm tired of the ghosts of the one that I loved and I wanted the most. But the forever won't break, the always won't bend. It's a circle of sorrow, with no beginning or end. And it's an endless love for you.